Let's go to the future. 6 months, 12 months. We're in the heat of the bull run. Everyone's talking about crypto. Your grandma wants to buy crypto. And when do you sell? That is the biggest problem investors have, leaving money on the table. Back last cycle, I left so much money on the table, but I'm not going to do it this cycle. So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly when I'm planning to sell, but I'm not just going to tell you some arbitrary number. I'm going to tell you some technical analysis, some easy TA that you can look at to try to time the top of the market. You're never going to get the absolute top, but you will be able to make a lot of money by following these key points, guys. We're going to go over the overall market, what are going to be the extremely hot narratives this cycle, and most importantly, when do we sell? None of that paper money matters if you don't put it in your bank account, guys. It's going to be a great video. We're going to get into everything, making money and more. I love you all. This is never financial advice. The price of Bitcoin is at $100,000 again, but when do you sell, guys? And before we get into that, I just want to say Blowfin hit me up. They said that they were doing a giveaway to the Freeman and Finance family, guys. Deposit $100, get free $10 worth of turbo and get to play the spinning wheel. They get up to 20x leverage on turbo, a lot higher on other cryptocurrencies. It's completely free to sign up. Leverage trading is extremely risky, guys, so just make sure you're always trading with caution and you know what you're doing. Make sure you do your own research, and if Blowfin is available in your jurisdiction, there will be a link down below if you are interested. But when we go over here to the chart, I want to show you something. We are at $100,000 BTC. The last cycle peaked out at 70,000, 69,000 BTC. The previous cycle peaked out under 20,000 BTC, but I've got something right here that I want us to look at. This is called the RSI. This is a very easy technical analysis. This is the most basic as it gets, but if you do not overcomplicate technical analysis, you can actually do a lot better than people that are reading all these different wave points and trying to be Nostradamus and really predict the future, guys. Just go with the simple thing. Oversold, undersold. When we come over here, I just want to give you a little definition. Relative strength index is a technical indicator that measures the price momentum of an asset, like a stock, ETF, cryptocurrency. It's used to identify when a security is overbought or oversold. So if everything's just went up a 5x, the chances are it is overbought. If everyone's dumped it down to the ground, and if you're thinking about selling your bags and everyone's freaked out, the chances it's oversold. Be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy, guys. A smart man once said that. I am not sure his name, but this right here is the W, the weekly time frame. Meaning, what does that mean? That each one of these candles represents 1 week, and you can look at the RSI on the minute chart, the week chart, the day chart, anything. But you can see that it has never failed to predict the top of a bull market. If we take a look right here, we could see that whenever it reached an RSI of 90 right here, we were at the top of the bull market at the end of 2017. You could see right here, when we reached a peak right here in January, we were pretty close to the end of the bull market, guys. Now, this might not reach the absolute top, but you would rather miss the top by 10% or so, see a little bit more gains, and yeah, for that next week you're going to be upset that you could have made a little bit more money, but the month following that things are down 60-70%, capitulation starts, you will be happy that you took the conservative approach. I am under the belief that it is better to sell a little early than too late, and that is 100% true. You do not want to be racing to the gates to absolutely leave. So if we take a look right here, I like to just draw a line right here, and you can see that it passed it up back in 2020, but let's just go conservative. Let's go with the 2017 approach, and we can see that it also reached it again right here in 2019, but this is a good overall indication of when we could potentially be oversold for BTC. You could see right here in March of last year, we really hit that up. So there's a couple things I want to look at. One is the RSI, and we can come over here to Ethereum and do the same thing, and this is what we're wanting to really run for altcoin season. If we take that right there, we go back to 2017. Now remember, guys, these years when that big illness was going around, things were very stimulus. There was a lot of stimulus in the economy, so we passed it up just a little bit. But you can see right now that we are a lot further away from what appears to be altcoin season. We're at a RSI currently at 53 on Ethereum, the leading altcoin, whereas we're at a RSI of 67 on BTC. So these are all good signs. And in a little bit, we're going to get into ETH BTC. This is the ratio of Ethereum into Bitcoin, and this is really a leading indicator of when altcoin season is going to happen. And we've got to put all of these together, blend them up really good to give us the perfect recipe of when it is at the top of the market, because we all know that a lot of money has been flowing into Bitcoin recently. We've had the Bitcoin ETFs over the last year, and we've had a lot of institutional and retail money going into BTC since the election. But when the money sells out of this and profits rotate into Ethereum, and then from there they rotate into the rest of the crypto market, what are we going to be looking for? So another thing that I want to look at, I want to come right here and do an all-time chart and look at in history. If history repeats itself, how much has the overall crypto market cap grown cycle after cycle? More people come into crypto. There is more liquidity in the world. These countries are printing money. That's why fiat is nearly worthless. But how much does the overall crypto market cap, a worthless currency, really add up to? That's why I believe crypto is so good. It takes a worthless currency such as fiat and changes it into Bitcoin, something that is a fixed supply and will not inflate. And we can see right here, we had a tip of the crypto market cap of $830 billion, guys. And I know my big head is blocking that right now. But when we come over here and we look at this one, we can see $2.6 trillion. So that's about a 3.6 multiple year over year, or cycle after cycle, I should say. And so if we take that into consideration now, that would put us right at around a $9 trillion market cap. So what am I going to be doing? 9 trillions to go. Let's back up a trillion. Let's go to $8 trillion. So it's a combination of these things. The overall crypto market cap reaching $8 trillion. The total RSI for Bitcoin being extremely high. And last, it's going to be Ethereum. And I'll also throw some other leading layer ones in there. We have seen Sui do amazing. Caspa, I believe, is really starting to turn around. So when all of these get an RSI that is pretty high, I want to be looking for it. And sorry about that, guys, but what are the hottest narratives that I want to be looking at? The first one is no other than artificial intelligence and artificial intelligence agents. Right now, we're sitting at a market cap of only about $10 billion in AI. When we come over to the meme coins, we're sitting at a market cap of $106 billion. So I would like to see this get a lot closer, because my belief is going forward that we will not have traditional memes anymore. The new memes are going to be artificial intelligence agents, something with utility, something that looks cute, looks funny, and you can go conversate with it on X, guys. This is a meme coin with utility. I really think this is the evolvement that we are starting to see. And I think with the real world assets right here, guys, y'all know I talk about Proppy, I talk about Home 3, I talk about Mantra right here, I talk about Ondo. All of those, I believe, will have a substantial market cap. It's currently sitting at 70 billion, and I expect this and artificial intelligence to do a lot of multiples. But the last thing that I want to look at is the capitulation of ETH BTC. We could see that we have been on an ever falling downtrend over the last few years. You could see that going back to 2022, the pair of ETH BTC has been going down. That means the strength of Bitcoin has been going up and Ethereum has been going down. So what I'm wanting to look for right here is what I believe is in fact a higher low. You could see what I'm saying right here. We have formed one. We had a low right here, and then we had a higher low right here. So if this can start to go up right there, that means that Bitcoin dominance will continue to fall, and that this altcoin season should continue to rise. Now, guys, cryptocurrency is extremely risky. These are my personal predictions. This is what I am going for, but I believe that we all must be tangible. We all must be malleable. We got to be able to be in touch with our cryptos, but not marry our bags. And if something in the landscape changes, we must change our opinion. Guys, let me know, what is your price prediction for the overall crypto market cap? And what are your top 3 cryptos that you are taking to the end of the bull run and hopefully going to make a lot of money? But remember, whenever you refresh these apps and you see a lot of numbers, that does not matter. And if you ever have life-changing money for you and your family, take the profit, guys. That's the only financial advice I'll ever give. I don't give financial advice, but if you have money that can drastically change you and your family's life, better your family, you would not be able to sleep at night if you let that go. I don't care if we're in the middle of the bull run, the first third of the bull run. If you had the opportunity to potentially pay off your house, make sure you and your wife and your kids never had to work again, and you let that slip by as a man, as a woman, you would never be able to forgive yourself, guys. So just don't get too greedy. Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.